and welcome to Minute Menu CX. This is an overview of the Minute Menu CX monthly process. There are more specific videos available about each of these functions on the Minute Menu Systems channel of YouTube. To download Minute Menu CX for the first time, go to www.minutemenu.com/center welcome. After the software is downloaded, log in using the green Apple icon on your computer desktop. Your food program sponsor or your food program main office will provide the login ID and password to access the program. Use the Getting Started guide located in the software under Help, Getting Started Guide to follow along. When you log into the Minute Menu CX software for the first time, check and make sure your account is on the correct month. If the month at the top of the screen is not the current month, go to Claims, Advanced Claim Month. After you start using Minute Menu CX to submit your claims, the claim month will advance automatically. The program consists of a menu bar across the top of the screen. The menu bar gives you access to all functions in the program. Shortcut buttons are located below the menu bar. Shortcut buttons give you quick access to commonly used areas of the program. You can get to the same functions from the menu bar. The dashboard, located in the center of the screen, gives you quick access to important information that could impact your claim. The red and green blocks on the dashboard are called widgets. Widgets turn red when action is required. Click the widget to get more information to correct the issue. The dashboard also features shortcut buttons to commonly used areas of the program across the bottom. If you're just starting on Minute Menu CX, you may need to enroll the children, or they may have already been enrolled for you. To see a report of all children currently enrolled in Minute Menu CX, go to Reports, Children, Child Roster. Enroll any missing children. When new children come to your center, they will need to get enrolled into Minute Menu CX. Enroll new children by clicking the Enrolled Child shortcut button. When enrolling a child, fill in all red required information before moving to the next screen. At the end of the process, the program will prompt you to print the report for the parent to sign. Mail the enrollment form and parent income forms to your food program office within 5 days of receiving it. The child will remain in pending status until the food program office receives the enrollment form. After the enrollment form and income form have been verified, they will activate the child and it will become active status. To pull up children that have already been enrolled into Minute Menu CX, click the child icon on the center dashboard. The list defaults to active status children. To see a list of pending or withdrawn children, select that option and the list will automatically update. When a child stops coming to your center, pull up the child and click the Withdraw button at the bottom left corner of the screen. Supply the last day that the child will be in care at that center. To see a list of withdrawn children, select the Withdraw option. If a child returns to your center, You can reactivate them in the software by clicking the Reactivate button at the bottom left corner of the screen. If the child changes to pending status, your food program requires a new enrollment form. If the child changes to active status, a new enrollment form is not necessary. Each week, teachers in each classroom will need their classroom's weekly attendance and meal count report. To print the report, go to Reports, Attendance, Weekly Attendance and Meal Count Report. The program defaults to print the report 1 week at a time since children tend to change classrooms throughout the month. Teachers should place a neat, dark X using black ink in each box to indicate the child's attendance or participation in a meal. If a child's name is not pre-printed on the form, the child's first and last name should be written neatly on the next available line in the child name column. No stray marks or comments should ever be written on this form. Teachers should sign and date the form before submitting it at the end of each week. When children change classrooms, update the classrooms in the software before printing the form. To change a child's classroom, click the Child Shortcut button. Select the child you wish to change. Then find the new classroom in the drop-down box, or type it in if it's a new classroom. To change multiple children from one classroom to another, it may be easier to use the Assign Classrooms function by going to Tools, Assign Classrooms. The meal count and attendance data will need to be input into Minute Menu CX at the end of each week. Click the Attendance Shortcut button. Using the worksheets filled out by teachers, record the children served and otherwise in attendance. If you or the food program office scan the worksheets, this step is not necessary. Select the correct date first. Next, choose the classroom. Then, click the meals that the child attended. You can also use the Select All buttons at the bottom. Then just deselect the meal or attendance column for children who were absent for that day or meal. Use the sick or school out columns to indicate that school-age children were in the center's care on days that they would have normally been in school. Save your work before leaving the screen. Plan menus in advance by clicking the Menu Shortcut button. Any day that already has meals recorded or planned will show the abbreviation of the meals recorded. For example, a notation of BLP means that a breakfast, lunch, and PM snack have been recorded or planned for that day. Please note, instructions for copying and pasting meals from one day or 1 week to the next are listed on screen. Double-click a day on the menu calendar to plan more meals or edit existing ones. Select the meal you wish to record. Click the small gray dotted boxes to select foods from each component category. Always remember to save your work before you close the screen. Now that a meal has been recorded, Minute Menu CX can help you project how many children might attend the meal so that you can plan how much food to purchase and prepare for that meal. Click the Estimate Attendance button to estimate attendance. You can manually add counts to the grid using the number keys on your keyboard. Or you can use either of the auto-calculate options to input attendance from another day. When you are done, click Save and Close. Next, you can view the menu production record by clicking the Menu Production Record button, or you can also print the same report by going to Reports, Menus, Menu Production Record. After those meals have been prepared and served to the children, record the quantities served at those meals. Click the Record Menus shortcut button. Type the number, then choose the measurement type. If your sponsor or back office does not require this, you may not have the option to record quantities. Always remember to save your work. At the end of each month, submit your claim to the Food Program Office by clicking the Submit Claim button. Review the available reports to make sure that all attendance, meal count, and menus have been completely recorded for the month. Also, make sure that all child information is up to date and that you have mailed the signed enrollment forms for any new children. Once you are sure that all of the data has been entered correctly, click the Submit button and your claim will automatically be sent. We hope that you enjoy using the MinuteMenu CX program. Have a good day!